Good afternoon. Happy Monday, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've done a podcast. Been a while. So definitely I thought today, a day like today, a day that I am off, a day that a lot of people are off, is able to go ahead and get back into the groove of things and talk a little bit about what we like to do, which is sports, and a little bit about everything else. So very excited to be back. Very excited to share some thoughts. Very excited, as you can see, always supporting, always putting this beautiful uh, apparel from the Yankees. Yankees 49 and 17, best record in the majors for all the haters out there that don't want to go ahead and face what the obvious is. Clicking on all cylinders, we have I think it's 11 games in front of the Blue Jays. We lost a tough one yesterday, but it's all right. We can have them all, right? We have to just keep going onto Tampa now and see what we could go ahead and do with them. These guys are pitching well. These guys are hitting well. Aaron Judge is having a great, awesome season. So definitely looking forward to see if I even go to New York and see a game out there with the Yankees. So definitely looking forward to that. Of course, we have another New York team doing their thing, which is the New York Mets. I know they lost yesterday, but their record is at 44 and 24, 5.5 games again ahead of the Atlanta Braves. So great year to be a New York sports fan. The Rangers almost made the Stanley Cup with a pretty young team. So looking forward for them to come even stronger next year. So it's a lot of excitement things, a lot of excitement for the New York sports scene. We have issues also too with Kyrie Irving and the Nets. I know he has a player option, so he's talking to the front office. We know he's missed more than 123 games over the last 3 seasons. Of course, a lot of it has to do with COVID, but a lot of it has to do with a lot of other stuff. So we'll see how that pans out, which probably be very, very interesting because that also will ultimately dictate how long Kevin Durant will be there. Bradley Beal, a great free agents out there too. So see what's going on, what's going to happen with that. See what team he chooses to go with. Will he stay in Washington? Will he go to any other market? Maybe Dallas. That's what I'm hearing. So definitely stay tuned for that. Talk about a little NBA. The Golden State Warriors won another championship, their fourth championship. So that's number 4 for Stephen Curry. Had a awesome series. Definitely this one he put it on his back. Got an MVP finally. Got an MVP finally for the NBA Finals. But definitely he gritted it out. They looked a little bit lost, a little bit undermatched or overmatched in the first couple games. I did something that I never do because as a New Yorker, I hate everything from Boston. In this particular series, I was actually going for the Boston Celtics. A little surprising for me. It's like the eclipse happens, tsunami happens, and I will go for the Celtics, which that hardly haven't happened. So it might not happen ever again. So want to go ahead and leave it at that. What I learned about the series afterwards, I mean, the championship pedigree and experience is huge when it comes to uh, these type of events, these type of as far as competition and challenges. I think that definitely factored in Golden State winning the championship. Uh, Jason Tatum was great in the first couple series, but definitely he got exposed by Andrew Wiggins, got exposed by the Warriors. Didn't look like he had any legs. That's what I think based on his shots. He thought he was very. You can see he was short on a lot of shots, very confused, not decisive. So he definitely, uh, when they needed the most, him being the best player, and I think Jaylen Brown being the second best player, it looked like it was the opposite way. It looked like Jaylen Brown was the actual best player, and Jason Tatum was the second best, maybe third best player there with the Celtics. So um, learning experience. It happened to Milwaukee. before they won the championship, right? They got exposed against the Raptors, and then they came back strong. So maybe some positives for the Celtics, some positive for Celtic fans. They got a taste of what the NBA Finals, is supposed to look like or feel like. They're still a young team. They're still a young team. Great head coach, first year head coach, to take, was able to take them uh, to the finals, but definitely a great building experience for next time for them. I mean, Jalen Brown, shout out to him. Competed. Was definitely out there getting his. Um, did not back down. I think the turnovers did them in, and the lack of bench that they had versus the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors bench could be probably a uh, starting five anywhere else. Probably, I think, based on their firepower. You got Poole, you got Wiggins. So you got a lot of good guys there that were just able to contribute, able to make it happen. Klay Thompson came back, did his thing too. And after looking like very, very like overmatched, I think the Draymond Green played great, played his role like he usually does. So shout out to them. I did not go for them as far as winning the championship. You gotta give it to them. They did great. They did what they had to do to get that fourth. And I mean, congratulations. What can you say? Stanley Cup playoffs. Yes, a little hurt. The Rangers are not there, but I mean, I think it's a great series with Colorado and Tampa Bay. Game 3 tonight at Tampa Bay over there in Tampa. So, uh, what I think about that as far as the Lightning, I think the Lightning looks or it's looking like the Rangers looked against them from games 3 and on, as far as being overmatched, as far as being a little slow. The Avalanche are looking well rested. They come at you from all angles, and I think based on their youth, their poise, is definitely affecting Tampa Bay. It's definitely making it an exciting series because of the fact of the goals being scored. Vasilevsky, I mean, just like they did in the first series against the Rangers, a lot of goals being scored against him. He's probably one of the best or the best goalie that we have in the NHL. So definitely looking to see what happens tonight as far as Game 3. How is Tampa Bay going to respond against the Avalanche? So stay tuned for that. Let's see how that happens. Let's see what goes on. I mean, if Tampa Bay wins Game 3, it's a series again. If they don't, then you know what? Wrap up that cheap 10. It's about to be quick and done for them for this NHL Finals for the Stanley Cup. So today, Monday, today also we celebrate Juneteenth, even though it was yesterday, the 19th, celebrating the end of slavery. Um, Observances today, Monday. So a lot of folks got the day off, even though after Father's Day. Shout out Father's Day, of course. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. All the fathers is there doing their thing with their kids, being there, educating, supporting, and just make sure that we're protecting our offsprings and making sure that we um, be there for them. So happy Father's Day. Hope you had a great Father's Day, everyone out there. Back to like I said, back to Juneteenth, official holiday. It took about more than 200 years for it to be put on the calendar officially. But hopefully, the strict to gun laws don't take that long, right? As far of a time. Um, Quickly on that, I mean, I think everybody has definitely the right to bear arms. I think so. I mean, being a homeowner, having family, and all that, definitely, we need to be able to protect ourselves and have that right. At the same time, I think we have to earn that right to save, basically our country and to make sure that we have the correct policies and procedures when it comes to owning a deadly weapon. So, um, just want to go ahead and leave it at that. Last but not least, I think also too, the mind I think is very important. The mind is mental health is something that we definitely have to look into. You know, it's the mind can do a lot of things. It could be something that's great, and it could be something that's very detrimental as far as you don't know how to control it. You're not disciplined. You're not able to go ahead and even talk to, seek help, seek guidance, get coached, have them voice that they could hear you, and you could go ahead and express yourself as you grow older and older. Um, being I think right now with social media and everything else, everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to be rich quick. Everybody wants to be liked. So it's a big onus on that. I know bullying's been a long time around for a long time, but now it's because of the accessibility. Is definitely closer home than before. Uh, Parenting definitely is. We talked about Father's Day, Mother's Day was last month. Parenting is very, very important to be able we could tackle these issues as far as mental health. I think that kids, as you go old, you're getting older and you learn a few things. The more exposure we have against other stuff that we don't know, the more complicated it will be for everyone. And that's what we're seeing now as far as a fragile state of mind. Not with everybody, but a lot. I'm not an expert on this, but what I'm seeing, what I've seen, people I've talked to, definitely is something that we're still working through and see find ways to be able to take those negative situations, and turn them into a positive. There's negative things that happen, we should not live there. We should take the experience, move on. Easier said than done, right? Easier said than done because depends what kind of experience you go through. Could be the traumatic piece of it also too is something that plays a part in your your mental state and emotional also too. So it's about just looking into the area, making sure we give the help that we need, uh, so we could have healthy adults, healthy human beings for our next generations as we go on. So staying positive, definitely do everything with love is important. Do everything with the best vibes possible. I think it is something that definitely would work, and just to understand each other and communicate. If we communicate, we're able to understand each other a little better, and we're able to kind of come together more. And when we're together, it's more of us. Things uh, become better. Uh, the harder things become easier, and we grow with each other, which is important. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to make this quick. I mean, short, not quick, but short. Looking to at least do a couple of these, as far as the weekend, ramp up and get some more people involved. Had a lot of great people, a lot of minds of sports that definitely would like to um, get more opinions and more topics. Bring back the douche of the week. Bring back my boy Rob, Lenny, everybody, Danny, Brandon. Uh, and a lot of more people that definitely supported the show before Eric. So, and if I miss anybody, my bad. But definitely, yeah, looking forward to connecting more. Uh, big shout out. We had a friend that passed away, uh, John Pierre. Uh, Rest in peace, John Pierre. We would definitely miss you. Uh, Great human being. More than 30 years. But definitely it's a better place now. Surely will be missed. Everybody else, just always stay in touch, keep it going, stay positive, be thankful, be grateful, and the universe will be able to be, you know, a good place for everybody. So, peace out. Your boy V-Ron again, coming through again, and see you soon. Que lo que. Ciao. Take care.